Before starting the video, a question: don't you think it's funny that, after all the information about Rose Hambury and Prince William, a possible divorce, they are now talking about Kate Middleton and another man's pregnancy? What a coincidence that right now everything is revolving around pointing the finger at Kate Middleton. The doctored photo, the statement that logically she didn't make, and now this. You are going to be amazed with what a program here in Spain has commented on the subject of Kate Middleton, Prince William, Rose Hambury, Thomas Kingston, and, mind you, I hope you are sitting down, a possible pregnancy of Kate Middleton out of wedlock that is linked to Thomas Kingston. This is already tremendous. I have already told you that there are many crazy theories that are circulating around the absence of Kate Middleton, but this, that they do it on television, as is Antena 3, a television channel like Antena 3, and do it openly, I think it's brutal. I am going to show you the images. We are going to comment together so that everyone can draw their own conclusions. I do not dare to sign such news because it is very strong. Here you are going to hear how they talk about Kate Middleton's pregnancy, about Thomas Kingston's death, and watch out, how the British newspapers and tabloids would have talked and wondered if Prince William could be tried for murder, among other things. It is brutal, this video that I bring you. I hope you value it with a like, if you like it of course, and anyone who is not subscribed to do so, it's free. Thanks to the community for the daily support. I give the play attentive. She remembers old times. The question is whether she would let him. But that goes back, if so. She reminisces about old times, but of course, it's striking that she's so dolidanando with this story of an alleged mistress on her husband's part, because there's also been talk of infidelity on Kate's own part. Yes, exactly, that's what we would have to see now is in the event that she wanted to step back or score a Meghan and Harry, if she would then be dumped by the royal household. This is Lady Rose, but there is another protagonist, Gemma Susanna. This is Thomas Kingston, who is the husband of Charles' second cousin. Let's go with this gentleman who has also been very important in Kate's life. This day was already known because he was the boyfriend of Pippa, Kate's sister. Exactly, here we are seeing images of that courtship. They had a relationship. It didn't last very many months either, but he was dating Pippa Middleton. Kate and Thomas were brothers-in-law during that time, but after Pippa's relationship, which by the way ended quite well, Kate and Thomas continued to have a very good relationship. But when Kate underwent abdominal surgery at the beginning of the year, there are 1,000 rumors. There is talk of cancer. There is talk that an organ has been donated to Charles. There is talk of cosmetic operations. There is talk of a colostomy, that she has a pouch attached to her body, and also, careful here, psychiatric crisis. Exactly, 1,000 rumors. Anorexia, that's the latest theory. One of all those rumors is, hey, what if Kate had been pregnant? And in that case, why would she have had to have surgery? Maybe it's that the baby might not be hers and then she had to. That's pretty delusional, isn't it? Well, that ties in with the surgery. You are listening to the presenter as she says, this is very delirious. And they are talking about this on Antena 3, not on a Twitter post from one person who commented on it. They are giving it today with Antena 3, but watch out. Is that now they are linking it directly to the death of Thomas Kingston and the headlines of the British tabloids. The truth is that it is brutal what was said. Now you are going to see it on screen. I have told you many times that the issue of Kate Middleton, I think that the failures of the photos, etc., is to put the focus there and not put it on other issues, such as the death of Thomas Kingston. But from there to all this talk about her being pregnant by Thomas Kingston, and what you're going to hear, I don't know. The theories that said that they had emptied her uterus, which was another of the many theories. But the most delirious of all is the end of this gentleman. Exactly, because on February 25, 2024, what you're about to hear happens. A gunshot. Yes, he ends up dead. Thomas Kingston, Pippa Middleton's ex-boyfriend, dies from a gunshot to the head. His own parents find him. The gun is found very close to the body, and nobody gives credit to what is happening. It's supposed to be a suicide. It's supposed to be a suicide because the gun is so close to the body, but Thomas's family and his own wife, who had later married another woman, say they are in shock and they don't believe what's happening. Tensions are running high at Buckingham Palace over the mysterious death of Thomas Kingston at the age of 45. And look how life turns around, that the funeral of Thomas is celebrated precisely and William attends, but Kate does not attend. That's right. I want you to look at what they are saying while you're commenting. When you finish commenting and giving me your opinion, which is still left, I want you to look at the screen. You're looking at what I've told you. What would happen if Prince William was charged with a crime? What would happen if Prince William committed a serious crime? These are notes and questions that were being asked in the British tabloids when what happened with Thomas Kingston and the disappearance of Kate Middleton happened. I don't know what you think, but to me it seems brutal that this is being raised in Antenna 3. Shortly after this apparent suicide, several headlines appear at the same time in the following media. What would happen if Prince William were accused of a crime? What would happen if Prince William committed a serious crime? What are these headlines insinuating? That's right, just like the pregnancy thing, someone has tried to get Thomas Kingston out of the way. It's very strange all this, but things start to come together because it coincides first the rumor of this alleged pregnancy, this alleged affair that had continued the time with Thomas Kingston, and 2 weeks later the dead man appears. The family says that it is impossible that he committed suicide, and all these headlines. What is clear is that, I insist, the lack of transparency and not telling, to the point of talking about marital crisis, divorce, crimes, infidelities, alleged children, I think that all this is enough to take a step forward and to really limit the information. 2 new protagonists that are added to this story, and here what is clear, as Gemma says, either they give an explanation or the rumors are going to grow faster and faster, and the question remains the same. Where is Kate Middleton? Yes, because one of the things said that is important is that in yesterday's last photo, which showed her with Prince William, there are 2 theories. 1, that it was a photo montage, and 2, that it was not her, because she turns her face and you can't see her. Indeed, it is that many people are saying that the photo of the car is Rose Hamburg, and I was telling you this in another video because she just turns in a video before this one. You have the photographer who has spoken saying that it is not. Come on, please. Either he's got a puffy face or he doesn't. And if you're a photographer, I'm not a photographer, but those cameras, you hit the button and a lot of pictures come out in a row. And she says she only had 3. It wasn't Kate Middleton. It was probably Rose. Well, it could be. I can't say that it is, but I wouldn't be surprised with everything I'm seeing. So, in the paucity of information, we are being led by Nando's thanks. Exactly. And that's what they say. They are the heirs to the throne, and if they can't be trusted with a photo, how are they going to be trusted to wear the crown? But this I agree with. It is that already with the mess they have made with the communication issue, Kate Middleton issue, who is going to trust their official communications? I have heard a clip from a journalist who said that. Let's see if the British royal family makes a statement now to be able to shed light on everything that we are experiencing. And it's like, but let's see how you can trust after everything we're seeing anything that comes out of the British royal household on the Kate Middleton issue. It's the problem of, yes, of those people who instead of being journalists are public relations or official accountants of official versions. The credibility then goes down the drain, of course. So they are testing the loyalty of the British people that they have had up to now towards the monarchy. One of the reasons is precisely because the monarch Elizabeth was the flagship and represented with impeccable treatment all her duties for 70 years. Now the second generation has remained, and it seems that after this flagship are small ships that have lost their way and are expected not to drift. Of course, what is happening since Queen Elizabeth is no longer there is a huge crisis, not only because of the king's cancer disease, but because of the disappearance of Kate Middleton, for all the rumors that this has unleashed. In this I have to agree, because with Queen Elizabeth there has also been some scandal, of course. But of this level, the truth is that I do not remember.